Welcome to Health Tips with Kelly and Kelsey. Okay, today we have two contestants, well, not really contestants, but two lovely ladies who are lovely now that we walked into their lives. Before they had major problems such as weight, oh my gosh, and terrible hair. Terrible. And their personalities were just terrible. Oh. They needed so much work, and we did so much for them. We stepped in and took over their lives, and it helped them a lot. Yes, it was great. But today, on today's show, we are going to talk about how they felt before and how they feel now. Yes, and we're going to show you a few tips from their lives before. Like, on that thing of their personality that was kind of cuckoo, one collected seashells, and one collected pens. What are you going to do with pens? They were so weird. And after this commercial break, we will show you tips from their entire life and how wonderful we, Kelly and Kelsey, helps them.
Here is Mary Stellers. As you can see, some obvious weight problems, but there's way more than that. And our second contestant is Crystal Schultz.
This is Crystal before she had our beautiful weight loss system.
As you can see, she also has a weight problem, but that's not all.
I collect seashells. Whoa, those people are really obese.
I know. So anyways, as you could see by those little profiles of each of them, both of them are very fat, and they needed a lot of help in many areas.
It makes me feel good for my body. Okay, that's besides the point. Anyways, they worked out a lot at all the gyms they could find.
Right.
And it helped a little, but not as much as we helped them.
Exactly.
But we'll show you how it was when they worked out.
Right. So here's the next film.
Okay, let's go. Water break. Here you go, ma'am. I know how you feel. So then, after all that, they had
Psychiatrists help. They needed it so badly, they even had to go to people asking them, how do you feel about this? And they were always answering, I feel fat. I feel fat. And of course, none of these doctors could help them.
Good evening. Welcome to KJW News. I'm Rachel Clancy. Today's top story: 4 children visiting a ranch in the West made a startling discovery. Apparently, Benny, Henry, Jesse, and Violet Alden were out in the West preparing a house for their Aunt Jane to live in. They went exploring in the nearby woods and discovered an old shed. What might surprise you is what they also found inside. Here with that story is Monica King.
Any days where you don't feel fat?
no, because the truth is,
How does that make you feel?
sad, very sad.
Yes. So you're struggling with weight issues?
Yes.
How does this make you feel?
Very sad, but
I feel that people are making fun of me.
Do people say things to you?
Yes, especially teenagers.
Oh, so you feel unloved. But God loves fatties. I'm sorry, our session is up. It is 5 o'clock. We'll meet the same time next week. Take care.
Well, welcome back to Health Tips with Kelly
And Kelsey.
We gave Mary and Crystal a complete makeover. Not just their bodies, but their hair as well.
So now we're going to show our contestants that we feel so good about to you right now. Here they are, folks.
Looking fantastic, ladies.
Yes. So tell us, do you feel any better about yourselves now that you're looking slim and great?
Oh, yes. I feel so much better. I mean, I thought I was comfortable when I was fat, but, you know, now I'm so comfortable when I'm just perfect. I feel perfect.
You really are perfect.
And what about you?
Now I can wear like any clothes I want. See, when I was fat, I could just wear big dresses, and I wore size 14. Now I'm down to a size 6. Isn't that amazing?
That is nice. You don't have to go to the fatty store anymore, do you? No.
So tell us how it was to feel so fat. When you went into stores, it was hard to find clothes, and I bet there was people who gave you some looks and stuff. You know, how did it feel when you were fat versus now?
Well, when I went into stores and stuff, I could barely fit in the aisles, and I felt so embarrassed because I would make the shampoo go off the shelf, and then I could barely go down and get it. I'd have to ask someone near me, "Oh, could you get that for me?" And I just felt so embarrassed. But now I can go. I don't knock down the things off the shelf, and I can go to any stores I want and not feel embarrassed or anything.
What about you, Crystal?
I just feel so much better because before I couldn't fit through the doors to stores, and how would I go shopping, and how would I have a life, you know?
Yes,
I just feel so much better.
So, before, your hair was long for you, and short for you, and short and very frizzy, and yours was long and curly and jagged at the end. Yeah. So, how do you feel about your hair now?
Well, it's just so straight and blonde, and I just love it. And short.
I love my hair because it sort of flips right here and goes out, and my old hair was just straight down and so black, and I just hated it, and now I love it.
What we did to Annie was she had long, brown, curly hair. We bleached it blonde first. Then we straightened it, and we cut it dramatically, obviously, and now she looks fantastic.
With Jessie's, we took her bangs that you saw, her black stringy bangs, and put extensions on it. So now it looks like the exact same part of the rest of her hair. Because we never cut it, we just trimmed it up a bit, and then we bleached it permanently blonde. And then, of course, for both of them, we used our wonderful weight loss system, which will remain a secret until you email us today to get our secret tips. So, Mary and Crystal, do you have any tips for our viewers?
Well, persevere. And don't eat too much candy.
Because once you start, you sort of can't stop, and God loves the fatties.
And our last question. Your old pastime used to be collecting pens and seashells. What is it now?
Hanging out in the beach with bikinis.
Thank you for watching Health Tips with Kelly
And Kelsey. Join us next time. And don't forget to go online at www.kellyandkelsey.com.
Bye.
Thank you.